I got the horse right here, the name's Paul Revere, and there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do. Then having time can do. This guy says the horse can do. But look at how they're talking, you can buy a half with horse too. But Paul Revere on bike, now here his foot's alright. Of course it all depends if it rained last night. I got the horse
from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I'm standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I'm not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from the jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in that mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
But it's too bad she wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Well, maybe she owns a piece of the mission. Hey, Betty South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Rusty Charlie and Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks! Well, where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nate could find a place to get.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. Southstreet, this is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Oh, pleasure.
Any of you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nate Detroit's that?
I mean, Nathan Detroit's been running a floating crack game around here and been getting away with it by moving into a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know you three bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crack game.
We do.
We do?
Yeah. Well, you can tell right now, I know that he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot. They all know that Brannigan's breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Mr. Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crack game. I imagine you're having trouble trying to find a spot.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place?
What
Find a
does
place?
that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Now, is that a crime? Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did I find a place? Did I find a... Yes, I found a place. We're holding a crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
But how are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
Oh, I was over the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use his place. If I give him $1,000. $1,000 in cash. He won't take my marker.
Your mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker, it's like a pledge which a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. Why my marker's as good as gold? Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day today is? Mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Hey, man, concentrate on the game. They've got something here with my players. The Greeks in town. Ready, Bob Bates. It's Finn Slim.
I know I could make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on deck.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym and post played for.
There's the stockroom behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey made a good scout, and things being how they are, the back of the police station is ours.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got. Boy, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, you'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
they call them skies. That's how high he bets. I once saw him at $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick, and he would not take penicillin. On account he bet someone 10 G's that his temperature would go above 104.
Did it?
Did it? Ha! He's so lucky, it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Hey, maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will fly sit on, or how about you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake. Look, run over to Minnie's restaurant and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake?
How much strudel? What do you want to go for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Alice. If she gives up running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide, pigeons.
You go ahead, girls. Order me the tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay, Adelaide.
We've got to get back to the hot box.
Still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat. He said, you don't want to eat. You want to sneak out and eat that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what do you say to him?
I told him. I says, I can meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Fine. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present from me.
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so steep. Look, Adelaide, about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I kind of like when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
I can do without anything, Nathan. Just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel and cheesecake? Why, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey. And Nathan Detroit. Any news yet? Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know. Okay, Detroit.
Nathan, what was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fella, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want this sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, take Miss Adelaide to the drugstore. Look, Adelaide, you're sick and got a cold, and the drugstore's across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan? 2 wonderful weeks out in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, helpful climate. I've been for 50 G's, blackjack.
50 G's. Gonna be in town long?
Nope, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Care to join me?
No, I got a lot of things to do here. Meantime, how about going over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
Nah, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine, fine. Still dancing over at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we got to remember that pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place. The aces, back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we can go over Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
Nah, I think I'll get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And yet, some people like her strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never gave him much thought. But if everybody's like me, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For, how much?
Why, Nathan, I never took you to be a betting man. You always took your percentage off the top.
Well, I figured for old time's sake, I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man ready to go out into the world, my daddy says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, I am sorry that I am not able to bankroll you to a very large start. But not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, you're going to come across a guy who's going to show you a brand new deck of cards on which the seal has not yet been broken. This guy is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you have been copying Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that?
However, if you are still looking for some action, I'll be willing to bet you the same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the tie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, you're to Gatlington drugstore.
Oh, don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky. How are you?
How is it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely, thank you. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear.
Yes?
dear. Yes.
Yes?
Dear, that is husband talk if I have ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of doll that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy don't have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I am not putting the rap on dolls. I'm merely saying that a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone, without one?
Well, I like to travel light. However, if I wish to take a doll to Havana with me, there is a large assortment available.
Not high-class dolls.
Any doll. You name it.
Any doll? And my neighbor? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000? I name a doll. You can take it to Havana with you. I name her.
sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy, or by Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I have suddenly realized the terrible things betting can lead to.
Agatha. Coffee, please.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around trying to gather up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Oh, gladly. I would never have become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here comes that tea. Coffee.
Yes.
Here you are.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you go right ahead and talk to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach others like you. We are out every day trying.
Well, maybe we should try in the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
Oh, you're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I don't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if either one of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets that I'd like you to read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Sister Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty nice-looking lady like yourself sacrificing yourself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down the Wolf's Gully.
I will be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
Well, I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are two things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You read the Bible 12 times?
And what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the stranger's information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
Why, I told you. I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's face it, this mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Well, I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's market for 12 cents. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen cents. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana, Havana!
Where do you want to eat, Howard Johnson?
Havana!
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food's great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pick, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. Well, I am relieved to know it is just me personally, and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know.